Aquarius, this is your weekly for November 16th through the 22nd. We have 4 cards and 4 tarot cards, and you're going to get a Midnight Oracle card for your questions that you need to ask yourself if you come up across any blockages this week. For your general energy, Aquarius, we have the 7 of Swords. It seems like you've been getting this card a lot, but I could be wrong. You could be dealing with some betrayal. Somebody could be deciding that you have betrayed them by deciding to go a different way, and they may not care that they're leaving some evidence behind. How much are you really willing to invest in tracking them down, and are they really just going to end up coming back to you? Is something coming back to you this week that has left you, and has someone been trying to act strategically behind your back? Are you acting strategically behind somebody else's back in order to get something done? Because involving them in it hasn't been getting you anywhere. Have they just been getting in their own way? Because it seems like someone has just been getting in their own damn way. This is an Aquarius card, and I think that you may be taking on the energy of, we need to do something about this, but involving other input, involving this input with the 2 swords that are stuck in the ground, isn't going to get us anywhere. Involving that energy, involving that information is not going to get us anywhere. It's pointless. So it's likely that you're willing to overlook that and just deal with just the facts, the brass tacks, the base information rather than the emotional input, because I think those 2 swords are very much kind of like swords in the stone. People aren't going to move or change from that idea, from those ideas, and they are not going to change where they put that emphasis at. And I just heard emphasis, so you could be dealing with someone who says that whenever they say emphasis, emphasis, they say it like that. They go out of their way to say it like that to kind of get on your nerves or something. So I think you're going to find a way around it, though. You're going to find a way of dealing with this idea, this communication that somebody refuses to budge on. For your love card this week, this is not just romantic, this is your love for everybody in your life. All the love that affects you, friends, family, acquaintances, blah, 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 you get the hint. And this is the Page of Pentacles. However, again, the pages are managing something for the knight, the person who is working for somebody else. You could find that there is a younger person who has this new idea about money, and as much as they may be trying to manifest something into existence, they may only be able to put the idea out there, and it just kind of comes to them, and because they get luck on one area, they decide that they're going to be lucky all the time. And I don't think that's the case. You may have to kind of help temper their exuberance with this somehow. Now, as much as you may be willing to also develop your own skills this week, realize that your ambitions are going to help things come into your life, manifest into your life. However, it's going to be through due diligence. Do not overlook the fine print. You can achieve your desires with these people that you're dealing with. You could also be giving or receiving money from someone that you're in some kind of a relationship with. Now, where is that going? What is the purpose behind that? And is it being given with love or with strings attached? You could also be dealing with a earth sign who is very about the contract, about how things are written down, about the assumed rules. And Aquarius, don't go by that, because unless something is really written down, unless there is a prenup, some kind of physical agreement, they may decide to change what those rules are. And not to say that the earth signs are kind of manipulative like that, but they can be. They can decide that something is a hard and fast rule where they have plenty of wiggle room before. Kind of think of the earth during an earthquake, right? You have one one tectonic plate against another one, and one may crumble and they may just slide over each other. Someone could be trying to get something over on you. And it feels like you're dealing with this energy from a multitude of angles. Like you're trying to get somewhere with this Seven of Swords energy, but you may have to work around somebody who says that, who thinks that they have the idea all planned out. Because I really don't think this Page of Pentacles is you so much, but like there's something new that you want to put your money into, and maybe someone that you love, someone that you're acquainted with, has an idea about what you need to be doing with your money. You could have a relative managing your money, and they're not so on board with your new idea, but they may have a new idea of their own that they want you to put your money into for them, and it's supposed to benefit everybody, but watch out for that one. For your money card, which is, yeah, you're going to be finding justice or giving justice to somebody. Yeah, Aquarius, it almost feels like you may be giving somebody money in order to help their manifestations come in with this justice card, in order to bring them justice. And in that, justice is also coming to you because you're regaining control. You're regaining a certain balance that you may have given to somebody else. And you realize that you need to take that control back. You may not have realized that there was you may have lost control, but if there's been somebody that you're related to or that you are in a long-term relationship with that's been managing your money, this could be a husband, some other kind of family member that has had financial control, you're realizing that you also need to look out for yourself. You also need to be able to have a say in where your money goes, and that may be where that earth energy thing comes in at, where somebody may have been trying to get something over on you. Like, it's our money whenever it's convenient, but whenever they don't want it to be, whenever you decide that you want to do something, it's not your money anymore. It's not our money anymore. It's theirs, and they make the decisions in this family. You know, something like that. And because you gave that control to them in their eyes, you may be trying to seek balance, and them trying to get over on you, though, or kind of trying to override you, is going to have a cause and effect thing. It's like, well, they're going to do this, and that is going to cause you to do something else, maybe regain control and get things balanced out. For your Midnight Oracle card, we've got the Blooming Decay, card number 7. And if we're going off of how it would relate to tarot, this could be Cancer, the Chariot, something like that. Or somebody born in July that you're dealing with, somebody that, or you could have just been seeing a lot of 7s lately. You born on the 7th. So what kind of questions do you need to ask yourself in order to get yourself unblocked, in order to make way and deal with issues whenever you can't find any answers? What lessons can you harvest from the remnants of what has passed? So with the other energy that we had with this for this week, are you learning that you need to regain control? And why did I not do the underlying... Yeah, I did. Yeah. Underlying energy for the week is the 5 of Wands. So, conflict. Somebody may be acting like they're not trying to draw up conflict, but you asking questions is going to cause a conflict. And then you're wanting to regain balance, regain justice in some way. You may even be involving a lawyer or a judge somehow, and yeah, you're looking to resolve an issue. Something may have gone to pieces that you did not expect for it to go to pieces. You didn't know it was in pieces, and whenever you started investigating or paying attention, you realized something went away that you did not want it to go. But thank you, Aquarius, for tuning in, and please be sure to check out What the Hell, episode 11.